Welcome to HDToyTheater. Today we're looking at the Bandai S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Piccolo. This is the special color edition that was available at San Diego Comic-Con 2013. It is priced a little over 45 bucks. Highly posable, beautifully sculpted, comes with extra accessories, and of course this is the special color edition to give it that more anime style color palette. So let's dive right in and see what this figure is all about. You get various extra hands to swap on the figure, and hand swapping is very simple. Just take your figure, pull off the existing hand. He comes with closed fists. Grab the hand of your choice, simply pop it on. It's that easy. He comes with an angry looking face, really nicely sculpted, that you can swap on the body. Take off the existing head here and then pop this one on. The figure includes alternate pieces to create the cloak look for Piccolo, including an alternate head right here. So let's do that. First, you want to take off the head off the body like that. Put your figure aside. You want to put this little front piece and attach it there to those pegs. There's these two little holes, and then there's this kind of rectangular curved peg, so you want to just connect everything together just like that. Put this over so you have the neck showing and going through like that, and then put on the proper head, and there you go. You also get alternate pieces for the cloak cross arm look. You have an alternate cloak piece and a single piece for the crossed arms. So let's put that together. To get Piccolo ready for that crossed arm cloak look, you want to take off the arms right under the shoulder piece here. And I'm going to do it on the other side so you can see how to do it. Just like that. And then you're going to put this piece on. Use those pegs to match up to those holes. It can be a little tricky, that's for sure. Awesome, got it with my first try. So that worked out pretty nicely. Now I'm gonna take the cape here, and instead of using that big front piece, you can use this little one, which is designed for the cross arm pose. Just gonna match all the necessary pegs and holes. And put this over like so. Might want to also consider moving the shoulder pieces down. Sometimes they like to be a little too high. It just helps for putting the cloak on like that, and then put the head on. And then the last trick is just hiding these gaps between the arms and the cloak. So I'll do just like that. Kind of hide best you can so it looks a little more natural. And there we go. He's ready to look cool. For a quick comparison between the special color edition on the right and the original release way back when, you'll notice that the color palette with the special color edition is a lot more bold, more saturated. You can see shading done with the overall figure, so it looks more professional and artistic compared to the original release. Color obvious differences: the belt, blue versus red, and then starting from the bottom there, the color of the shoes there, and going up. Notice the yellow here on the skin compared to the pink right there. And then one extra difference, the fingernails are different. black versus white. Taking a closer look at the figure, it's like he just leaped out of the manga or anime. It does have that anime palette, so the colors are a lot more rich. And there's a shading going on, so it has a little more artistic feel going on with it. Good sculpt. Nice colors. For articulation, ball jointed head at the top of the neck, so really nice range of motion going on. Even the lower neck is articulated a little bit. Kind of stiff, not wild amount of range, but it does shift around a bit. The arms will allow you to swing out, ball jointed, so you can swing out all kinds of ways. You'll notice that this little shoulder piece, which is part of the shirt, is independent of the main body and is actually ball jointed and connected right here at the back to the arm. Can move around, so if you're trying to hide the gapping of certain poses you put the arm in, it doesn't always work, so you might have gapping issues with the figure. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, ball jointed wrist, ball hinge, excuse me, so I can bend it, rotate it, ball jointed upper body. You can kind of snap the upper body into a higher position. The belt here is independent and loose, so it'll shift around as you move the figure. Pull down feature for the legs for those high angle kicks. You can push it back in. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, ball jointed feet, and some toe articulation. For articulation with the cloak on, you'll note that the head doesn't move around as smoothly as you would like because it's running into the collar of the cloak here. So as you do that, it'll start moving in directions you might not want it to go, like it's starting to look up, and then eventually it'll just pop off. So that's kind of a downside to the cloak look here. Just pop that back on. And with the arms, you'll notice that the range of motion is hindered because of the design of the cloak here, so you're going to get that much range of articulation. Well, you can't go back all the way or swing the arms way up. Final thoughts on this figure, definitely one I recommend, priced at about 45 bucks at Comic-Con. I expect you might have to pay a little bit more to get him in hand these days on the aftermarket, eBay, Amazon, BigBadToyStore.com, to name a few places. Definitely one I suggest to pick up compared to the original release. The color palette is just a lot more rich and saturated, has that extra sense of shading that is a little more apparent with this version compared to the original, so you have that more artistic feel to it. All the articulation, sculpting, and accessories is here, so definitely one that really does not disappoint in my opinion. So hope you guys enjoy the review. Hit like, dislike, and or comment. Check out my other videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out HDToyTheater.com, and we'll see you next time.